Thanks for joining us. I'm Liam Martin with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories: Orange Line service is back to normal this morning, but passengers are frustrated after one of the brand new trains ran into a mechanical issue at Downtown Crossing during last night's commute. That led to delays, and the train had to be pulled from service on just the second day the service was restored after the month-long shutdown. At least 3 migrants flown to Martha's Vineyard have joined a new class action lawsuit. The complaint names the state of Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis, and others. It calls for an immediate stop to Florida's migrant relocation program, as well as damages for the migrants. Attorneys say they were lured here with false promises of jobs and housing. LaSalle University is giving families a break on the price of tuition, room, and board. It is slashing those costs by 33%. For the 2023-2024 school year for tuition, room, and board. LaSalle says the price reduction makes the university more accessible to more families and better reflects the actual out-of-pocket costs that most students pay after scholarships are factored in. Let's get a check now of your next weather forecast with meteorologist Zach Green. Hey, Zach.
Good morning, Liam. A bit of a dreary start to our day, but the clouds are going to move out sooner rather than later, and we're going to boost into the low and mid-70s this afternoon. Bit of a breeze to go along with the second half of the day, but I think it's a welcome wind as we're really going to clear everything out. So carve out some afternoon activities outside before we have to get back indoors tomorrow. We get another round of rain on tap with just general showers as we kick off Thursday morning. There isn't a ton to hold us up for the early commute, but it's at least the setup for what arrives closer to the late morning and in the early afternoon. So spotty to go along between about 6 and 8 o'clock, and then we're going to pull in the main event as we get closer to about 11 and 12. This is a midday scenario with heavy downpours and the potential for gusty winds. Now, a lot of severe weather threat seems to be eliminated from a setup like this. It's more about the straight line wind potential, but I think the heavy rain is something that we really compete with from midday through about 4 or 5 o'clock. We're going to shut things down north of the Pike closer to our evening commute, so it's not as much of a threat, but the residual delays with the larger puddles and ponding is probably going to slow travel down at the end of the day tomorrow. On anywhere from about 3/4 of an inch to a full inch of rain, there may be some locally higher values, and with low-lying areas gathering up the water, localized flooding actually can't be ruled out. Once we get past that point, we just dramatically drop off, and in fact, we may get our first taste of frost as we wake up on Friday and Saturday morning, which is right on time for the Worcester Hills and over into southern New Hampshire. We generally see that in late September anyway. So we get into the 40s on Friday morning. Liam will sprinkle in the 30s come Saturday morning. Certainly a fall feel to the weekend plans.
All right, thank you, Zach. I'm Liam Martin. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a great day, everybody.